What's going on, guys? I just came from the park, was flying around doing the chase cam video, and I ran home, grabbed my power float, and now I'm here at this middle school. And I've never launched from here, but the goal for today's flight is I'm gonna go fly to the reservoir and foot drag it. So that's why I got the power float, and this location's a little bit closer to the reservoir. So we got this kind of sketchy launch at the tree row, and then I gotta turn left and climb out that way. Hopefully they haven't built anything over there since I was here last, because it was open last time I was here. We'll see. I'm gonna install the power float, drop the Scout, park my car somewhere legally, and then we'll launch. All right, we are almost ready to go. Get the Scout fired up. There we go. Glider's laid out. Subaru's parked behind the bushes. It is absolutely dead calm. Start the trusty chase cam mobile. I've elected to go barefoot because I want to foot drag the reservoir. So feel free to make fun of my toes and my gnarly sock tan in the comments as much as you want. Take off at the trees, hook left, fly that way, climb out, and hopefully I don't stub my toe on a rock. It's a little bit tight. Oh yeah! What a launch! Look at that beautiful valley. I'm gonna circle back so I can land if I happen to have an engine out. Never imagined the view from 100 feet above this building would look like that. It's magnificent. So the reservoir is somewhere over that little hill. Got the quarry over there. Hopefully that's going to be another summertime exploration video on a night like this. Let's see. I have the Wi-Fi on now. Let's see if we can connect now that we're in the air. Ah, yeah, we got it. Yeah. Inception. I can see my arm. I haven't actually gotten to see the footage from the last video where I kind of reviewed the chase cam. This is my first time seeing it. I bet if I shorten the line a little bit, I could get it in frame better. The reservoir is looking pretty full, actually, from this point of view. Normally, this whole half down here is dry this time of year. It actually looks like it's got a lot of water in it. This is gonna be glorious. As long as I don't fail and crash into the water and set off my power float and nearly drowned. I've never foot drug with bare feet before. I know when I foot drag with my Vans on and I get the toe at just the right angle, it just cuts the water so nice. But then if you get it slightly wrong, your foot starts skipping and it freaks you out because you think you're gonna crash and die. Now normally I don't fly over water because water scares me, and apparently it's the #1 killer in paramotoring. But every so often I'll go out and take the precautions with my hook knives plural, and my power float, and I'll go for a little risky biscuits flight, if you will. I think tonight's a perfect night for it because it's absolutely dead calm. Turbulence is not a factor at all. All right, where should we go? I like sticking to the edges just in case I do go down. I'm closer. I'll come down in this area. It looks like there's some oil slick over there, so I'll avoid that. There's power lines right here, and I know when it's dry I can go under them, but I'll judge it when I get closer. Water is very sketchy because when you get close to it, like even here, it kind of turns into a mirror and you can't judge your altitude very well until you're touching it. I'm gonna stay away from those fishers, partly because I don't want to get caught up in their fishing line. All right, this is pretty shallow over here. We'll give it a run here. There she is. Yeah, got both toes down. Oh, it feels so nice. Once you get your toe down, then you have pretty good perspective of where the water's at, obviously, because you can feel it out. Dude, it's warm over here, surprisingly. Yee-hoo! Alright, a little bit of turbulence. I'm gonna stabilize as I come around this corner because there's obviously more wind. We'll go under the power lines. Not recommended. You can see I'm out of the wind shadow now. Oh, it's glass over here. You gotta look out on the horizon. It's so much fun. Woo! If anything gets sketchy though, I'm just powering and going up because I don't like messing with water too much. Yeah. So you can tell by the ripples in the water which direction the wind is coming from, because the shadowed areas, the areas that are real glass, that's like upwind. So you can see the wind's coming across from that side to this side, meaning I would rather foot drag over here where the wind has had a chance to smooth out than over there where it's still sketchy from the rotor off the trees. What's up, dude? It's the 4th of July today. People out here drinking on the damn reservoir, just doing their thing. So right over there is the town of Clinton. It's a beautiful historic town. It's got the infamous Red Mill. I'm gonna come across to that side so I'm out of any wind shadow. It does look like right now there's more ripples on the water than when I got here. So I'm just gonna pay attention to the weather, like, as much as I can. Because if all of a sudden the wind picks up or something, I wanna make sure I'm in a good position to handle it. Freaking epic. Hello, Mr. Hawk. Good day to you, sir. Now we're in the clear over here. Oh, it feels like I'm going downwind. Oh yeah, that's ripply. I think I like this other side of the reservoir better. Every other time I've done water foot drags, I've been wearing shoes, and my shoe gets completely waterlogged. Like, it gets heavy and the water just pours out. This is so nice. I can just like stick my toes in the breeze and they dry off almost instantly. Only bad thing is, like, that launch wasn't that comfortable with no shoes, but I'm sure the landing is going to be a little more awkward. I'm just being extra cautious right now because there's the slightest amount of turbulence, and in the water foot drag, like, technically it's no more challenging than a normal foot drag, but the consequences are far worse here than on dry land. So, you know, I'm happy just chilling 20 feet off the water if I don't have to. This is way better than water skiing, even though I've never water skied before. Extend that toe as far as I freaking can. Now I can say I foot drug under power lines today. Yeah, this is the glassy spot. Slow and smooth. I most definitely go into concentration mode when my foot's on the water. Damn, that is some dank looking water. It's all over my feet now. Oh, that's sick. You can still see my path through all the water. Yeah. Carving out the S-turns. All right, time check 7:45. I've got plenty of time. I didn't realize I was even up so early. I've got till about 8:30 before the sun sets. And it looks like there was an explosion over there. Just because I've got plenty of time and I'm satisfied with that amount of water foot dragging on the reservoir, why don't we make this a twofer Jacqueline was supposed to be up here with me tonight, but she's stuck at work. So I'm gonna see if she's still at work. I just texted her. We'll see if she's still over there. All right, she says she just left work, but she's headed to the ShopRite that is somewhere over there. So I'm gonna race her there if she's on the way. She just left work, which is that way, and she's headed to ShopRite, which is right over there. So I gotta skirt around these buildings, and I told her to look for me. All right, so we're approaching the prison, and I'm gonna say I'm not gonna buzz anywhere near it. 'Cause I don't know, they might take it as a attempt to break someone out. Looks like there was an accident over there. Whole bunch of flashing lights. Well, that's the prison for you. You got the, what do they call it? The courtyard with the damn basketball court, the benches. So we got the Walmart off to the left, the ShopRite here with the solar panels, and then there's like TJ Maxx and a couple other places. She just passed the cops and she's like, there's lots of cops. Were you over that farm? I'm like, no. I think she's stuck in traffic. Let's check out these fields in the meantime. I know there's like a walking trail over here of some sort, but I've never really checked it out. Damn, I can see my chase cam out of my peripheral. It's way off to the side. There's the walking trail. I get distracted at a dog and hit a tree. Classic. That's a lot of hay. Just got to ShopRite. There she is. Hi, Jacqueline. She's the white car. She just did a loop through the parking lot. Is she leaving? Oh, they're not open. Well, that's awkward. On to the next fiasco. I so love this type of flying. Jesus, there was a fuzzball and I totally flinched. All right, I'm gonna trim out, even though trims on the Viper doesn't increase my speed that much. I'm gonna skirt around this here complex, around the prison, and I think I might as well head back. Maybe I'll go to the valley. That is gonna be a beautiful sunset. So I've just been cruising, weaving around a little bit at this altitude, just relaxing. It's so perfect conditions out here. Like, it's one of those 1% nights. I think a lot of people are like turned off by paramotors when they realize you can't fly generally in the middle of the day and have it be enjoyable and safe. And a lot of the nights you can't fly because it's too windy or just too turbulent. But it's really these like beautiful, perfect nights where everything comes together and it's just the best thing. Like, I haven't touched the brakes in 10 minutes. I'm just sitting here cruising around, weight shifting my little chair in the sky. And in a minute, I'll probably cut it up and do some acro. Earlier, I was foot dragging the water, flying under power lines. It's that whole broad range of everything you can do on a paramotor can come together in one flight. Time check, it's 8:12. Got about 15 more minutes of sunlight. And I have my landing site, so I think I'm gonna venture over the hill into the valley for just a little bit. And then when the sun gets closer, I'll pop up, go right to my landing area. Does that freak anyone out if I come out of my seat? I'm just like over the trees. Either someone just sparked up their campfire or they lit their barbecue on fire. Nice little hill here. People barbecuing. Yeah, dude. They heard me. They're probably like, what is that thing following him on a string? Freaking chase cam cracks me up. I look back, it's just following me off to the side. Yeah, these are some cool fields I've never flown before. You ever crash into a hay wagon? That would suck. Alright, I'm gonna make my way back up to the top of the hill. You can see the sunlight is starting to creep away. This whole valley's blocked, but the top of the hill still has light. Let's get up there. I'll circle the old middle school, and then we'll come in for a landing. Back over the middle school. Check it out. So I launched from here, went all the way over there, flew around the reservoir, went around that ball thing. Maybe you can see it sticking up by the town there. Went over this way, came all the way back. Then we circled the valley a little bit. Look how freaking beautiful that is. Let's just take a minute and admire that majesticness of the sunset. I'm gonna bring her in while the sun's still up. Now the goal for this, I'm gonna kill my engine and still my throttle, because I want to hook my hands up here on the brakes so that I can get maximum flare and hopefully not hurt my feet too bad. It's a very deceiving landing area because you look straight down and I'm like over the school, and you look off into the valley and I feel like I'm 500 feet up. Right to the edge of the field. Nailed it. It's so great. Never gets old. Well, that about wraps it up. I'm packed up. I said it in my last video, which I just filmed like an hour ago, the chase cam video, but I'll say it again. These are the types of flights and videos that I'll go back and watch like in the middle of winter, just to like relive these beautiful summer days. Hopefully it doesn't sound weird. I like sit at home and watch my own videos, but it's awesome to relive a flight like this. Yeah, hopefully that chase cam footage turned out pretty good. And I'm gonna go home and cook some burgers with Jacqueline. So till the next one, peace out guys. See ya.